channel. If you are not yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. In today's video, we are going to sit down and get ready using all, well, not all, a majority of the products are new. First thoughts, first impressions. So if you want to see what I'm using and what I use to create this eye look that I really do like, then stick around. And guys, if you've bought anything new lately that you like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys are using and loving these days. So let's jump into that. Okay, so let's just jump into this video of trying some new products. I've got a ton of new stuff sitting here in front of me, and I thought that I would share these products with you guys. I am going to just push my hair back and out of the way. The first thing that I have that is new is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I don't know, I've heard a lot of stuff from people about this product, so I thought that I would give it a try as it squirts out all over. This is what it looks like. So it has a chemical smell to it, which, okay. But let's put that on. And it says, while I'm putting this on, it says, treat your skin to this velvety primer, feels light as a cloud, and leaves skin feeling and looking divine. Squeeze a pea-sized amount. Well, it does feel very soft. I wouldn't necessarily say velvety as a cloud, but I mean, it does feel really soft. Not as soft as some of the other primers that I have, so there's that. So that was the Angel Veil. I mean, overall it's a primer. This I use all the time, and I don't often speak about it in my videos, but almost dropped it. This is the Urban Decay Drop Shot Oil. Now you can mix this with your foundation, or you could just put it on. I like to put it on, so it comes with this little dropper. Let me tell you guys, this stuff is perfect, and I only put 3 drops of that. I rub it between my fingers, and then I put it on my face. This stuff works wonders. If you have dry skin and you use foundation that's matte and it makes your face look super dry, and you just can't use any kind of matte foundations because your face is dry, this is definitely going to change your game. I absolutely love using this in my routine. It just hydrates my face because I do get, even though I keep up with my skincare, I do get really dry skin, especially with all this weather change going around. And I just like to let it sit for like a minute or two before I apply my foundation. Or you can go ahead and apply, sorry, fixing my stupid nose ring here. Or you can go ahead and just apply it on top. It doesn't matter. I just personally like to wait like a minute or two. Next, this isn't new, but it is a foundation that I love, and I'm going to apply it with my brush, and then I'm going to just fix it with a beauty blender, make sure that there's no lines or nothing. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in light beige. I'm going to speed through this because you guys know it's boring. I sped through the putting on my foundation, but I wanted to tell you, this is a new beauty blender that I picked up from a company called Beauty Bakery, and I picked up a bunch of these. I do have a review and unboxing. I'll link it somewhere down below, but I want to give this guy a really good test. So I'm just going to use this to buff in my foundation, just because even though the brush does it really good, I do find that a lot of people don't say it, but when you do use a brush, it gets a little bit streaky sometimes, no matter how excellent the brush is or how good the brush is. So I always like to just go in with my beauty blender and just buff everything out. I'm gonna tell you guys now, it feels really, really soft, like, and it tripled in size. But when I'm pouncing it on my face, it does feel rough. Like, it's not like when you push it up against your face, it's a squishy kind of feeling. It feels kind of like stiff. I don't know if it has to just be broken in or what, but I mean, overall, it does its job, so that's a plus. I just wish that this was a little bit softer in comparison to other blenders that I have used, or sponges. Next, I don't have a new concealer, but I'm going to go in with one of my favorites, which is Flower Beauty, and I am just going to conceal under my eyes, right here. I like to put a little here, where my WTF lines are, or my think lines, because I'm always like this. And then I like to put just a little bit around, just to spot conceal where I see that I have like little scars or little issues. Like here, I have a pimple that just will never go away, and a little bit right here. And then I'm going to use the opposite side of this sponge to just put it all in place. And have you guys tried any new products lately? If so, comment down below and let me know what you've tried, and if you've liked it, and if you haven't liked it. By the way, look at these nails. Oh my god, look at this color. This is another KL polish, and this is Capricorn. Look at it. Oh my god. Like, this reminds me of like something from Game of Thrones. Just the coloring. Like what a dragon is supposed to look like. Oh my goodness. I just did a whole video, I'll also link that down below, of the Zodiac collection from KL Polish, which I say all the time in those videos. I absolutely love KL Polish. It is one of my must-haves always, and since I've started using those polishes, I don't use any other polishes. Speaking is hard today, but I really do feel like there is magic in those little bottles. So for setting powder for under my eyes, I got this cute little guy from Beauty Bakery. Everything in this video I purchased on my own. Nothing was sent to me. And this is what it looks like. I mean, how cute is this that it comes in a little package that's supposed to look like flour, and it has like ingredients on the side. How adorable is this? And it has calories. It is 100% vegan. It has no calories. It has no gluten. It has no parabens. It is lightweight, and it is a mattifying formula. And there is tips on the back of this cute little bag, and it says, using a brush, you can lightly dust your entire face for a full matte look. With gentle pressure, use a makeup sponge to apply the flour to your T-zone to absorb excess oil. So this is the flour, and I just got it in the shade Translucent, and it has a little sifter, but let me tell you, I say it that I don't like the sifters, but lately I've noticed that a lot of the sifters are like crazy. Like, look at the amount that's in there already. I mean, I took the top off, but I'm going to just take the tip of my sponge, and I'm going to press this all into where I set my under eyes on both sides. I can tell you that it does look like it is going to be mattifying, which is pretty sweet. And I'm going to just, I like to put a little bit right here between my brows, because otherwise my WTF lines or my think lines or whatever everybody calls them, otherwise you will see them. So they need to be set so that they don't really stand out too much. And then I just like to set my smile lines, just because foundation, no matter what I use, I've tried a plethora of foundations, they all like to sit in my smile lines just because they're so deep. So I like to set them so that it doesn't look as deep or as cracky. So while this is sitting and setting, I am going to quickly do my brows with my LA Brow pencil. I absolutely love this, and I'll be right back. So I did my brows and I bronzed up and blushed a little bit. I did use my Park Avenue Princess just to bronze up a little bit and give my face a little bit more color than it has. I used the shade right here on the end, which is Angle. I used that to bronze. I didn't touch my under eyes, I just swept them away. And I used my favorite blush, which is NARS Orgasm. Now, here are my thoughts on the Flower setting powder here. It is mattifying. You can see that it is mattifying, and I do like the way that it sets the concealer. It does make it look really, really nice. And I know I've tried a lot of setting powders, and there's been a few that kind of like leave like a white cast. No matter how much you sweep it away, it leaves like a little bit of a white cast. But this one really doesn't do it. And if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror, guys. It doesn't really do it. And I really like that. So far, I really like this product. Now, I do have another brow product that I picked up from e.l.f. And I want to just use this product to set my brows in place. I didn't want to do that while I was off camera because I wanted to show you guys. And this is the e.l.f. Beautiful Bare Sheer Tint Brow Gel. And I got it in the shade medium only because the darker shade looked a little too dark. So this is what it looks like. And guys, if you're in a rush in the morning, and this is what the spoolie looks like, if you're in a rush in the morning and you don't have time to do your brows, you could just throw on a little bit of this stuff and go. You don't need to sit there and spend hours doing your brows. I do like this so far. I do like to use it to kind of like set my brows in place so that I don't have to worry about them moving all over the place. One of my favorite brow gels is actually by the Brow Gal, and we always get that in our BoxyCharm. So anytime we get anything from the Brow Gal, I get like super excited because their products are just amazing. Like, I don't know what's going on with this brow today. It wants to be like the ugly stepsister, this one. So we're just going to let it do its thing and be the ugly stepsister. I'm absolutely fine with that. I don't know what is going on with it. I don't know why, but whatever. We'll just roll with it. So I do have a new highlight here, and this is also from the Beauty Bakery, and it comes in a little icing container. How freaking cute is this, guys? And it is the So Ice Illuminizer. How cute. Look at this packaging. I'm going to tell you, Beauty Bakery, they have such amazing, amazing packages. So when you open it up, it does have the little sifter. And be very, very, very careful because a lot comes out. I peeled the cap off before and a lot came out. I have not used this one yet. So this is really going to be a first impressions. And I'm going to just take it on this brush because I don't want to use the sponge. And we're going to just move this hair out of the way. Whoa. You guys see that? Well, there is glitter falling all over the place from it, which I don't like. But like I can see it falling all over the place, and it's in my hair now. All in my hair. Can you guys see that? I don't know if the camera is picking it up. This is such a pretty highlight. And this one is in the shade Iced. Let's see. Can you guys see? Is this picking it up? Like if the video sounds really funny, I'm sorry. My mic died and I didn't have an extra battery for it, so I'm actually sitting here filming this on my phone. So it might not be picking up everything the way that it should be because I didn't have an extra battery and I thought that I did. And I just wanted to get this video done for you guys. So I thought, oh well, I will just sit down and do it on my phone. So if like things look out of sorts, that could be possibly why. Now I'm going to put a little bit here, maybe. There you go. Can you guys see it? I can see it now in the camera. This is such a pretty color. I didn't bring a lipstick over with me yet because I don't even know what eye look we're going with. So I wasn't 100% sure of like what color should I bring. And to bring over just a regular nude color, I could do that, but we're going to wait until the very end and then I'm going to see what we have to work with. Look at that. That is some highlight. Wow. So for me, the illuminator is definitely a yes. Let's just blend that nose out because it is a little bit too shiny and we don't want to look like Rudolph. It's not Christmas yet, guys. Although I think I'm going to start decorating for Christmas. Have you guys started decorating for Christmas yet? Like, have you taken your Christmas stuff out? I know there's a lot of people that have already started and it's not even like Thanksgiving yet. But I'm contemplating it because Christmas is my favorite holiday. It really, really is. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have two new palettes. No, they're not like new, but for me they're new. I just purchased them because they were finally in stock. And I have here the Thirsty palette and the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star. These have been constantly sold out and finally they were in stock and I knew I had to have them. I have his other two palettes that he had come out with, so I knew that I had to have these to my collection. I have a ton of his lipsticks sitting here. I mean, the products themselves are amazing, so how can you go wrong? So I think I'm going to take a little bit from both palettes, but real quickly, for those of you that don't know what Blood Sugar looks like, this is the packaging on the outside. It does have a mirror. This is the inside of it. And let's open up Thirsty. Now, quick backstory with Thirsty. When I opened Thirsty, it does have this thick plastic, not cheap plastic. It has this thick plastic to protect the palette. And here is what the inside of Thirsty looks like. So the quick backstory, the palette had come with a giant cut inside of it. And I did contact customer service. And I'm going to tell you guys, customer service was extremely nice. I sent them the picture of the damaged shadow and they had said, you know, what would you like to do? Would you like to send it back and get a refund of your money, or would you like to send it back and get a refund of the product? I contemplated that for like a day or two of what I wanted to do, but I knew if I sent it back to get another product, it was probably going to be like a week, 2 weeks before I actually got another product. And then the thought crossed my mind of, what if I say send me another product and it's out of stock again? then what do? I really wanted to get this video out for you, so I'm just going to keep it the way that it is. It's nothing terrible. It's not shattered. It didn't fall apart. It just has a huge, like, scratch in it, which I'm absolutely okay with. I want to get this video out for you guys, so I'm just going to keep it the way that it is. But I want to let you guys know that their customer service, I mean, they were nice. They weren't rude. They were helpful. So, I don't know. Let's see what look we're going to create here. I don't know. I am going to just pull my hair away because I don't want it to fall into my face. I took these out, but I just don't want it to fall into my face while I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing. So I do think that, because I always, no matter what, without fail, always forget to do my brow bone. So I do think I'm going to take a little bit of this white shade, which is Glucose. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to tuck that. Whoa, that's white. And there is, let's tap that. There is fallout. Look at that. Can you guys see how white that is? This is a good white. Like, very pigmented for a white. I'm impressed by the white so far. This is very nice. I always forget to do my brow bone, so I try to remember to do it first before I completely, totally forget. So next, as a transition shade, and I didn't put anything on my lids. I didn't set my lids, nothing, because I want to get a true feeling for the palette without anything added to it. There is some foundation on, but that's absolutely fine. So next I'm going to take Sugarcane, which is the shade right here, and I'm going to put that right here, right under where the brow bone shade ends. This is a pretty color. This is a very, and they go on so smooth. I don't want to use too much. I just want to put it right here, right under the brow bone. And no, I didn't blend. We're going to blend everything at the end, if that's possible. If I need to stop and blend, I will, but right now I didn't feel like that brow shade needed to be blended, because we're going to kind of blend it as we're going with this shade here. This is a very pretty shade, and it goes on so nice and so evenly. That's very pretty. So the next shade I want to take is a little bit of Cake Mix. And these colors are so nice. Like, I like how they have the star logo, and I'm just going to put that right basically on top of that last shade, just to bring it up a little bit more and make it more bolder. Anyway, I was saying I like how they have the stars in them, but then like they have like little medical symbols on the insides as well. Very thoughtful, very creative. These shades are really blending out like a dream. Can you guys see that? How just like how easy it is, and like I'm not fighting with them to go on like some palettes. Not throwing shade, not naming names, but there are a ton of palettes out there that you really have to work to get on, and like this one has me impressed because I'm not even like fighting with it to go on. They're just like, yep, gonna glide right on your eyes. This is so pretty. I really like these two colors. So next, I think we're gonna go purple. I'm feeling purple. So I'm gonna take Root Canal, which is the shade right here, on this little tiny brush. You know what? We're going to hold off on that. I got a better idea. Let me put that brush down. We're going to take Coma. I'm feeling Coma more at the moment. I think we're going to use Root Canal for something else. So we're going to take Coma, and I'm going to just tuck it. Whoa. That is a ton of pigment. Really need to take it slow with this one because, wow, that's pigment. But I want to tuck that right here in the corner. I'm nervous now. I wanted to bring it up and over. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of pigment. Let's see it slow. Holy. I haven't dipped back. I haven't dipped back. Can you see that? Look at all that pigment. Wow. This is a very beautiful, beautiful pigmented shade. Wow. I'm going to do the same thing to this eye, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have that color Coma blended, you guys, it did lose a little bit of the dark, drastic pigmentation that I was like, whoa, this is a lot. I really liked that, but when you blend it out, it is a little bit lighter, but such a beautiful, beautiful color. Now, I said that we weren't going to use the shade, what were we going to use? Root Canal. I think I'm going to take Root Canal and I'm going to put that all over the, I have an idea. I think we're going to take Root Canal and we're going to use that all over our lid. Probably should carve it out, but I want to see what this looks like uncarved. And this is just, again, oh my goodness, another pretty shade. It's a lighter version than Root Canal is a lighter version of Coma, but I love purple shades. Look at that. I got a plan because I want to also use some of that Thirsty palette, being that it is new and that I haven't used it yet, and I have an idea of what I want to do. You guys, these colors go on like a dream. And I'm just packing and patting it on. Oh, getting it all over the place, but it's okay. We're going to clean that up. So before we go on to liner and all that stuff, I want to finish the top of the lids. And I think from the Thirsty palette, I'm going to take this shade, let's bring this back, this shade right here, which is a silver, and it is called Divine. And just, I'm just curious if I put it on top, because I just want a little bit of sparkle, but not, oh yes, but not too much of it. And just using my finger, I'm dabbing it on and just kind of like dragging it over. Wow, this is looking like a little bit like of a purple galaxy kind of. Can you guys see that? Just a little bit, not way too much. This glitter is going on so nice. The glitter shade right over this. And they're not rough and they're not gritty at all, which I like. And just blend very gently with your finger and go over it if you need to. I was going to take a different finger because now this one's getting purple. So I don't want to smear the purple. And I'm just doing it all over. I want the whole thing to be covered with this pretty glitter. Wow. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to just wipe my fingers off so I don't get the shade everywhere. I'm going to actually just blend a little bit because I did see we did get some glitter up here, which is fine, but we don't want it there. And I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of that deeper purple back up here on both sides. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this. I love how it took that matte purple and made it just stand out so much more. So now really quickly, I am going to use my L'Oreal Infallible to do my liner. And okay, so now that we have that done, let's take these clips out now. Now we can take them out. It's one of those days where your hair just doesn't want to cooperate. For underneath my eyes, I don't know what I want to use. Like, I almost like it just like this, with just some eyeliner, and that's it. Like, I don't know. I'm going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of intravenous. Just looks like I'm going to just tuck just a little bit of it, not too much. I'm going to just stamp it right here. I think that's a very pretty color, and it goes on right into the waterline. So pretty. So have you guys picked up these palettes? If so, have you used them? What do you think of them? Do you like them? I'm liking this right now. I really, really am. Then I think I'm going to, on the same brush, go back to Coma, pick some of this up on the brush, and tuck it the outside and just drag it in. Just a little bit. I don't want to go so dark and drastic. I want this to really be like a wearable look that anybody and everybody could wear. Just gonna tuck it right here, and pull it in. This is such a pretty palette. Okay, so for mascara today, I also picked up the mascara from Beauty Bakery, and this is the Icing Black Mascara. Let's open her. Look at the tubing. Oh, how cute is that? It's supposed to be like icing in a tube. And whoa, that's a pretty thick wand. Let's give it a go. Ugh. As I sniff it and get it on my nose. Now it does have a strong chemical smell to it, so I'm hoping that I don't have a reaction. I've noticed that when mascaras do have like a very strong chemical smell to them, they make my eyes burn and they start tearing all over the place. And I really, really hope that that does not happen, because I'm really liking this purple look. I love these colors. So far, this mascara is not bothering my eyes, which is a good thing. I don't know. Do I like it? Yes. Is it worth the price tag that it was? I don't think so. Because they are clumping a little bit and I'm having to go back and try and fight these clumps here. But also there are see, I try to be positive about everything that I use, but guys, honestly, is this a mascara that you need to run out and buy? No. I'm gonna be honest. For the price tag, you can get a drugstore mascara that is so much better. Do I like it? Yes. It is nice. Besides the fact that, like, can you see that? It just clumped all here. So that you have to go back and unclump it. And I know people are going to be like, oh, it's because you didn't curl your lashes. No, that's not why. It's really not why. But feel, guys, I feel like for the price tag that you can get a drugstore one for a better price. So, I don't know. I would probably pass on this one and pick up a drugstore one. Like, even going over my bottom lashes, it's not really doing anything. Like, I don't feel like it gave me that much lift or that much volume or like that. I don't know. I don't think it really did much at all. I'm going to go grab a lipstick and be right back. I figured to make this video short, sweet. Who am I kidding? This is going to be like an hour long probably. I used the Jeffree Star Family Jewels just because our eyes are so purple. I didn't want to use like a purple or a dark dramatic color, so I figured that this one would be perfect. And honestly, Family Jewels is one of my favorite shades by Jeffree Star. Okay guys, so that is it with this. Get ready with me trying new products. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye guys.